You did everything right. You worked hard, you followed the rules, but the system still got you. Maybe it increased the interest rates on your credit cards, maybe your salary can no longer sustain your lifestyle, or maybe it left you feeling powerless. Maybe it made you question whether fairness even exists. The system isn't broken, it's rigged. And today, we're exposing 5 ways it's designed to get you and how to fight back. I've seen it all. For nearly 25 years, I worked at the DOJ, where I investigated some of the largest antitrust cases in the country. Now in retirement, I'm working for you. Welcome to the Antitrust Insider. Number 1, wage stagnation, the paycheck trap. Corporate profits are at record highs. So why does your paycheck feel like it's stuck in 1999? Because wage suppression is policy. Companies collude to keep salaries low, using non-compete clauses for fast food workers, no-poach agreements between rivals, and monopolies that kill competition. These things do get investigated and prosecuted, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Many corporations involved with this collusion simply never get caught. So how do you fight this? First, reread your contract in its entirety. I can't say enough how many people don't do that. Remember that non-competes are sometimes unenforceable, especially in California, Oklahoma, and North Dakota. Also, if you've worked hard and played by the rules, this is not financial advice, but consider asking for more money and insist that any raise be reflected in your contract. If you suspect, or if you're certain that there is wage collusion in your organization, report that to the Department of Justice Antitrust Division. Even though I'm not there anymore, I'm sure someone will be happy to help you. And if you see emails hinting at market stabilization, recognize that is code for illegal price fixing. Second, fine print fraud, how they steal legally. That 50-page contract you didn't read? It's a landmine. For example, banks bury clauses like universal default, where one single late payment jacks up the interest rates on all your credit cards at the same time, while telecoms lure you with promotional rates that can triple in a short time. And nursing homes, they force arbitration clauses so you can't sue when they neglect your parent. These are the 3 documents you must read from beginning to end. Loan agreements. Do a search for the word arbitration. Employment contracts. Look for non-compete language, and government forms. Quick pro tip, always make a copy before you mail a form. No shade at the post office, they have only a 1.1% loss rate, but be prudent and make copies. Opt out of arbitration. Many contracts let you reject it in writing within 30 days. I am not a lawyer and this is not legal advice, but arbitration in many cases is a mistake. It is a good way to lose many of your legal rights, and the arbitrator is almost certainly on the side of the company. Use their own jargon against them. For example, per Regulation E in paragraph 23, I demand a fee waiver. Number 3, bureaucratic black holes. First off, I have 30 years of federal service. Many of my colleagues are professional and diligent people, and I will not disparage them. However, there are other people in the government who are exactly what the system counts on. Many people refer to them as the swamp. Delay often equals denial. Social Security disability takes 600 plus days to process, and nearly 10,000 applicants die each year while waiting. You heard me correctly. At immigration court, where I worked many years ago, removal proceedings can be calendared nearly 4 years down the road, and many respondents simply disappear during that time and don't attend their hearings. Bureaucratic red tape isn't an efficiency, it's a weapon. It's a bet that the applicant or respondent will simply give up. What's your recourse? Stay on top of your applications. Be a pest. Let the office know that you're on top of your applications. Also, through FOIA requests, it's your legal right to see the records that pertain to your case. Try the swarm call tactic. Rally 10 people to call the same agency on the same day. Or you can tweet the agency while tagging journalists. For example, you can write day 300 waiting for disability at Social Security, what's going on? Number 4, the retirement heist. That small 401k fee, it's going to cost you $200,000 over 30 years. At the same time, traditional pensions are vanishing and companies are offloading these obligations to insurers. Technically, the insurers are honoring their promises, but retirees often lose flexibility, trading guaranteed monthly checks for lump sum buyouts or reduced options. Ultimately, complexity in retirement is bad for you, but good for them. What can you do? First, report 401k abuse to the Department of Labor's Employee Benefit Security Administration. Get your evidence together and contact the EBSA at 1-866-444-3272. You can also submit the EBSA application online. Link in the description. Next, speak to a financial advisor. I am not one, and this is not financial advice, but I would consider rolling over to a low-fee IRA. There are fees out there as low as 0.1%. If you believe that your pension is under attack, contact the Pensions Rights Center. They can be reached at 202-296-3776 or visit their website at www.pensionrights.org. Link in the description. Yes, there are still some good people within the federal government. You may need to call a few times to get one, but believe me, they are there. Number 5, psychological warfare. The system's dirtiest trick is trying to make you feel stupid. You didn't fill out Form 97B, which you should have done because you answered yes to question 12 in Section 1, which you didn't actually have to do because you answered no to question 3, you dummy. Here's a new application. Fill this one out correctly and come back tomorrow. This is the very height of gaslighting and is designed to break your spirit. What to do? Document every interaction. If someone on the receiving end of an application, whether that be corporate or government, treats you in a snarky or disrespectful way, call them out on it and report it. You are within your rights to ask for their name. Further, keep all of your sent emails. If you have a separate email account, BCC that account on every email. When you use or hear the term the system, remember that one definition of the system is professional and governmental manipulation. If you find yourself in a maze of red tape, don't blame yourself. Recognize that you were targeted by professional manipulators. You can also channel your anger into action by joining watchdog groups like Consumer Reports or the Electronic Frontier Foundation. The system's worst nightmare? Informed, relentless people. Even if you're passive by nature, stand up and don't be treated badly by a system that thrives on that. Read those contracts. Be careful what you sign and challenge or report what you don't agree with or you know is wrong. Above all, don't allow yourself to be talked to like there's something wrong with you if you have trouble with a complicated form. Those forms are made that way by design. Tell us how the system got to you in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and informative, please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay honest, and come back for more Antitrust Insider.